Well, hello folks, LA Little here from TA Today, and today we're going to take and expand on what we started with last week, which was saying, hey, this looks like a top. And it definitely looks like a top now. And why is that? Well, because you got this push down. And you got the push down a little bit farther than we thought. We thought this area here would hold. Gets the bounce, right? This is setting up an ABCD structure to take it lower. And that structure, because you're coming back into here and you can see you failed, that structure is probably going to start taking place this week, and that's going to put this into a range trade at best for some period of time. Not here only on the daily, it's going to do it on the weekly, and we'll look at that one in a second. Now the key thing that's going to happen this week is you're probably going to break this swing point low, and that's going to define a range at best. So whatever was up, now it's going to be sideways. And so that's what's coming, and that's the setup. And so if you're long and strong, you might start thinking a little bit differently here, unless you want to be long and strong for a very long time. And hopefully this thing will work out for you. But that's the topping process. It's in place. It's happening now. Now let's move over to the weekly. Now the weekly is where I typically trade anymore. You know, I used to try to trade all the wiggles, but there's no reason doing that. If you look on the weekly here, that swing point low did print. It's here. That's the target. That low 193 it looks like. So sub 200. That's where it's going to be heading. And that's probably going to define the topping process. And so I would be looking for this thing to make its way down to this area and attempt to break that swing point low. Now if I pull up the trading cube here, I can see that, yeah, it needs to reset on the daily. That's going to happen for sure, I believe. It doesn't need to reset on the weekly. And the fact that it doesn't need to reset on the weekly says that that swing point low we were just looking at right here doesn't have to break, at least not right now. And so a push down into this area, you can see there's a decent amount of volume on these three bars. I would think the 200 area is probably where you're going to find support on the first trip down. If we project that ABCD structure, that's going to get us down into that area. And so that's the update. Just wanted to share that with you. Have a great one. Take care. See you next time.